Hello, everybody, and today we're moving away from Traveler's Backpacks with Bobby and going into the arena with the sophisticated backpacks, which is a more complicated but advanced mod pack. Well, mod. Now, this mod is actually kind of. It's very similar to the Traveler's Backpack, but one difference is the customization. As you can see from all the gladiators and the viewers, there are plenty of different uh, there's different let's see the word again, upgrades, okay? I call them mods because you're modifying the backpack, but yeah, it's an upgrade. And there are plenty of them, 22 to be in fact, and there are actually upgrades to the levels of backpacks 2, which increases the storage all the way to astronomical amount, very large. Now, with the first backpack, it's actually going to be relatively cheap. Uh, Let me check it out right here. It's going to be a very cheap backpack, the first upgrade, and this one is literally just going to be some leather string and uh well uh a chest. Now it's going to be surrounded by iron to get the iron upgrade, which is this one right here. Gives you more storage and two more upgrade slots. Now this is going to continue with each one being surrounded. So iron surrounded by gold makes a gold backpack, which is bigger in storage, and three more upgrades with the gold surrounded by diamond. It's going to give you the diamond backpack and more upgrade slots. Actually, I think two more upgrade slots. And the last one is the biggest bad boy around. This guy's slapping everybody around with his ridiculous chest size, which is like probably two chests. And the uh, seven, yeah, seven giant big boys here for your upgrades. Now, this is actually going to be one netherite ingot, so you're going to put that in the smithing table. Well, you're going to put the diamond backpack in the smithing table with one netherite and get that bad boy. Now, you can actually dye this bad boy to your liking, and I'm actually going to grab the greens. Now, you can go over here, put the backpack in the center, and you can change how it looks. There's going to be lines, the yellow, the lines. It all depends on how you change it. This outer one is going to change the overall. This one's going to change the lines, and this one's going to change a bit of overall. Now, you can finick with it a bit. It is a little finicky when it comes to the colors, but that is alright. There's only so many colors, of course. But let's get started over on our first half of the gladiator area. Now, this is the first one, and it's actually going to be the blast furnace. Now, all of these are going to be like upgrading for like specific like tools, like furnaces and whatnot for this first area. I tried to organize it just a little. So this is going to be the auto blast upgrade, which is going to be, if we can find it over here, the blast furnace upgrade is actually going to cost you quite a bit compared to the original blast furnace upgrade, which you will need the upgrade base, which is 4 iron, 1 leather, and 4 string. With the upgrade base, you can then make the blast furnace upgrade, and then after that you can go one step further, going for the auto blast furnace upgrade. It's very nice, gives you two options here, which is really convenient since one is cheaper. Now, wait, yeah, so now that we have that, this will literally be working like a blast furnace. We know what a blast furnace is by now. It's going to specifically smelt, minerals and iron and whatnot. You can block or allow specific things to be melted into here, placed in, as well as matching items, mods, tags, and whatnot. So specifically, the further upgrade is the auto upgrade is going to be more specific with durability, items, and other and MBT items. Now that we go to the basic one, it's pretty much the same but really basic for the early on beginners that just want a furnace in their backpack. Now, don't forget you can also combine with this with other ones if you get a further upgrade backpack. Same thing with the furnace. It's going to be working the exact same, but it is just a smoker. So only foods and whatnot, and you can block, allow, and match. Ignore. Well, I don't think these two would be compatible. And the same with the normal, it's just going to be the single block or the auto where it auto fills it. Now that we go to the next one, it is actually the furnace, the smelter, and this one's just going to be everything, whatever can be smelted, it's going to be put in here and smelted down. It does need a fire source like coal or wood or something like that. And as well, you can block or allow specific items by putting them here. Now that we go to the next one, there is the this is for tools. So specific tools you can go and place in here. And then there is also the one specific for weapons. Now the one specific for weapons is if you're attacking a mob, which the normal one does not have. Uh, there's already a tools. Oh, wait. Okay. Um, it's not gonna allow me with that one. So this one specifically is just going to let you swap a bunch of random tools, depending on what you're hitting. So if I'm hitting stone, it will give me a stone, well, a pickaxe in my inventory or whatever else it might be. Now that we go to the next and there's 22 of these, so I'm trying to go as fast as possible. And this one is going to be the stone cutter, so it's literally going to be a stone cutter on your person, which is very convenient. You don't have to place one around anywhere. And this one is the crafting table, which is my favorite. The crafting table is literally a crafting table that you can carry around. It's very similar to the basic traveler's backpack. But these are all going to cost, uh, you know, if you have the just enough items, you'll be able to find it pretty easily. They all cost different resources, and some of them more expensive than others once you get into the further upgrades. But we won't be going too much over the crafting recipes just because it's going to be taking too much time, and you can find that out by yourself with other mods or researching that. Jukebox, this is actually going to allow you to play and stop constantly music. So if you have music, you can just keep on playing it and rock and roll. Have it as your theme song, your MC gaming. You're going through a tunnel or something. You gotta play some spooky music or something, right? Now this is actually going to be a crazy Inception item. Now this one's going to be really expensive, and if we find it over here, it's going to be Nether Star, Diamond, and an Eye of Ender, but it's worth it because you can put backpacks inside of backpacks, and this will allow you to see the contents just by clicking left shift. Man, tripping over my words, and you can actually allow like go a little more specific with main backpacks or backup backpacks, depending on what you want to grab out of the inventory. Now over here we actually have the refill. Now the refill is going to allow you to, let's grab this backpack right here. and put it on. So this will actually take up a chest plate spot, and look at that bad boy. Yes, it will take up a chest plate spot, so that kind of sucks, but I'm pretty sure it works with like other mods if there's like a specific mod that allows it. Now this will pretty much allow you to, if the material in your hand is in the backpack, continue refueling non-stop until it runs out completely. Now let's get this bad boy off and place it back down here. Yes, this one's very convenient for builders. As you saw, it literally duplicated it and put it back into my inventory, which was kind of interesting. And there's also blocks you can specifically choose to refill, which is very convenient. Now the next one is going to be the auto feeder. Put food in here. It give you food. Instant eat. Very, very useful because it can also detect if you want instant damage will be healed, any damage will be healed, or if it's just because of bars, and get that bad boy full. So this is pretty much going to make you immortal as long as you have food. Which, it's sometimes hard to get some good food around here, but hey, if you got good food, put it in that backpack and you're always fed. Pretty convenient. Now, the next one is actually going to be the magnet one. Now, as you can see, it was just picking up a bunch of crap around the area. And you can turn these guys on and off if you guys want to know that. But overall, this bad boy, just let's organize this by clicking the scroll button. You can organize it by clicking the scroll button and sort by specific to the count, the tags, the name, and also sort. You can click the sort button or middle scroll button. Now, there's actually going to be the ability to combine two. So the tank over there, right there, right there, the tank is actually going to be able to fill up with experience by collecting it with the magnet one. Now, the magnet one, if I'm not, yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's definitely worth it because it auto picks up items and that's really convenient. Now you can pick specific items to block or match or allow. Now, matching is probably the one you want to go with because it will match what the contents is inside your inventory. These will also actually be more important, so ignoring durability or match durability, depending on how bad the durability is, you might just not want it. And the next one is actually going to be the advanced filter. Now this one's going to filter things out of your backpack. So as you can see, I have a little contraption here where we have the hopper connected. Now right now it has these two as blocks, so it will not filter these two items out of this, but you can also switch it to input and output, input or output. Now we'll just leave it to input and output, and as you can see, as I have it as input and output and I don't have it blocked as the stone, it will just filter that bad boy outside of there. Now the next one is going to be the what is this? Advanced pickup. Now this one's going to wait. Yeah, this one's just going to pick up specific blocks for you. So if we go over here, this will pretty much. Oh, by the way, if you can see the darker text right there, it pretty much tells you what I'm telling you. It picks up the items that you want or don't want, really. It's pretty simple to that, and the simpler one is just going to be the basic with the smaller specifics. Now to the next one, we are flying through this. By the way, I'm kind of trying to speedrun this bad boy. So if I'm going to like robotic dude voice, that's because this is a bit big mm, backpack mod pack. So, yeah, I'm trying to go a little fast on this bad boy, but I do have a rating, and I want to tell you guys about that a little later. Now, let's go over to the next area. Man, we're flying by this thing really quick. Now, this is the Everlasting Upgrade. This is probably, I think, going to be one of your most expensive upgrades. Now, this is going to cost you 4 Nether stars. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but it's definitely worth it. And Ender crystals, but Ender crystals really aren't that expensive compared to Nether stars, right? This one is going to make your backpack immortal, meaning you can throw this bad boy in the abyss. You can throw this bad boy in fire, blow it up, or just walk away from it. It will not despawn. This bad boy is good for life. As long as you remember where you dropped it, it will be a-okay. Now, that one's really broken, so definitely worth it for later game players. Now, the next one is going to be the advanced pump upgrade. Now, there are the normal pump upgrade and the XP pump upgrade. This one's pretty much going to pump liquids in and out. This works with the tank upgrade again, which has a tank of liquids you can put and output through this area right here. And depending on how big your backpack is, how far upgraded it is, it depends on how much fluids it will carry. So if we move that and put it in this bad boy right now, you can see it's 40,000 instead of the what was it? Now I forget. 12,000, which is a massive amount, and you can actually put two tank upgrades in one, so you can have two separate different liquids. These liquids will not combine, and this pump upgrade will pretty much interact with the world. Pumping liquid out will not pump liquid out. Interact with fluid containers in hand, containers around you that are placed, or water that's around you, it will interact with it. So it's pretty convenient in that way. Just walk into some water, pick up some water, and boom, you're good. It is really that simple. And this one's just a little more simple, just with the pump of in and out, uh, probably worth it just to go to the advanced pump upgrade, really. And the XP pump upgrade. Now, this will allow you to kill mobs and then put those bad boys in your inventory. Well, your backpack inventory. Now, that is really useful. With the tank upgrade, again, you will have to use both of these together, and that will pretty much just allow you to store experience. And if you have mending tools, it will auto repair them if you have that bad boy on, or it won't if you have it off. Now, it will also have some more advanced areas here for changing of levels, all experience, non-experience, depending on, well, max levels 10, and depending how much you want in or out. So it's pretty simple there, and I guess I can go over these. This is for every backpack. It has a memory, so memory all slots, forget all slots, select slots. So it pretty much memorizes what's in here or what's not, and you can remember that, and then it will completely remember that. So when you're putting something in the inventory or it's auto collecting, it will go into specific slots, which is really convenient. And you can just press that to forget. So it's really convenient, and the item display pretty much displays whatever item you want in front of the backpack. So it gives you a little indication of what's there. And this is just for slots and whatnot. You can read it. And the backpack settings is actually going to be for the player. So player, backpack, player, interact fully overrides from the player, and shift click. So really, it's just some more advanced tabs, but you can read them if you are really interested in this mod. I'm just trying to get you guys a little hyped while giving you guys the basic information. Well, not completely basic. Now, this is going to be a battery, and it actually shows you a little indication of a battery, which is pretty cool. Now, this is just going to be exactly the same. Put in like some power cells or something, any type of battery in here. It will put the power inside your backpack, and then you can pull it out with something else like jetpacks or whatnot, something that needs energy. And yes, this will also become bigger with bigger backpack upgrades. We pretty much went over the fluids, tanks, uh, and this one is actually going to be really, really, really expensive, but really freaking cool. As you can see, nether block upgrades, really, really freaking expensive, but definitely worth it for those later game players. So imagine 1,000 blocks. 1,000 blocks, that's right. That's like 12 stacks of 64, which is really, really a lot compared to like, just grabbing and boom, that's crazy. And it's going to be smaller, and then bigger, and then bigger, 16 times the number of stacks. Oh, my bad. Got it wrong. And if you have a big back upgrade, it's going to be carrying thousands upon thousands of blocks. Big boy back, you got those muscles, those beautiful muscles. Now to the void upgrade. It's pretty much going to be the void upgrade. It's going to void any items that go in here. And at the same time, it allows only specific blocks. Well, it will void everything except a single block if you turn on this mode. And any blocks is literally any blocks, and you can filter them here. And here is the work with other mods, your other mod upgrades, uh, any upgrades you have in there as well, which might change the outcome. And there is the advanced compressing block. Now this will compress any items, and you can specifically choose items as well to block or to allow. Now this will pretty much just compress items. So if you have, let's say, iron, and yes, you need the bigger upgrade because the small upgrade only compresses 2x2s, while this one compresses, the advanced upgrade compresses 3x3. So anything like iron, gold, all that will be compressed into its smallest form, being iron blocks or iron ingots, whatever it may be, which is really, really dang convenient. Now, this is the deposit and the restock upgrades. Now, these are really simple, and just by shift and clicking, right clicking, you can pick that bad boy up. And let's see. I put mine to I, but if you guys have a different key locked for the the item inventory for this backpack, I have this one as I because I have the other one, the traveler's backpack, as N. So it just works out for me. And you can actually shift and click for the restoring of items. Let's see, well, deposit of items. So let's grab both of this granite, put this in our backpack, and as we can see, match inventory. Uh, oh wait, matches inventory. So I remove this, my bad, and then there. And then it should pick up all that match the inventory and put it in here because it is depositing. Now you can also allow all or block all. So just deposit everything or place everything. Or place nothing if you don't want to place anything. And this was going to be the opposite, which is really freaking useful. the restock. So this is going to restock everything that matches your backpack, or that, anything, or just blocks it, which is, you're probably most often going to do the match backpack content to like have the similarities. So if we pick this bad boy up, shift click, and as you guys can see, there are items in here. Shift click the storage you want picked up, and boom, it is all in that backpack. Now that we have that, we can put that bad boy away. Now I think that is about it for all the upgrades. Now to the final area. These are my go-tos. We have the uh we have advanced picking up. This is just really convenient for picking up items, and it just filters it specifically. Then we have the magnet, which picks up any items on the ground. That is really, really convenient and prevents you from losing specific items you might not want lost, or it's a little distance away and you're afraid it might drop, or you drop your sword, anything like that. That is really convenient. I put that at gold tier, and leave a comment down below if you guys have different opinions on which one should be iron, gold, emerald, diamond, or netherite tier. Now, the third tier is actually going to be the second upgrade for the food, the auto feeder, and that is just because that is ridiculous. You can literally stay immortal as long as you have some food in that backpack, which is insanely convenient. Insanely convenient. Now, the next one is going to be the everlasting, just because even though it is so expensive, having a backpack that will not get destroyed no matter what is just insane and super useful, especially if you're on the go forever or always, and you just don't want to lose all your progress, anything you got in that backpack. Maybe it's something super crucial and you'll lose it. That would suck. Now, the last one is actually going to be the item stacker. Now, you guys might be being like, oh, come on, really? The item stacker? Come on. Why is that your netherite like tier? Well, I'll tell you. The reason is that is 1,000 items. That is 16 stacks of items put into one stack. Now that is even better than this one over here, which allows you to put backpacks in backpacks. Now the reason is because files can get corroded if you put too many backpacks in backpacks, and it only allows you a certain amount of backpacks. But yeah, other than that, that a thousand's insane. Even though it's really expensive, really, really expensive. If you can get that bad boy in this bad boy, you'd have thousands upon thousands of stacks of everything and would never need any more inventory. And don't forget, these items are intersecting. Well, these upgrades are intersecting and interacting, so you can combine them to have different types of backpacks for different uses, and plenty of them. So leave down below which one you think is better. If you guys think this one, the sophisticated backpack, which is quite sophisticated and quite advanced. So if you're a bit more advanced player, this is perfect for you. But if you're a bit more simple, do you guys think the traveler's backpack is better, where it is really only uh oh, did okay. There we go, where if everything is already set for you to go with the simpler one? Or do you think the sophisticated backpack is better? I want to know your opinion down below if you guys have seen my other video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this run through of all the backpacks helpful, I would like to know. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you next time, either on my mod reviews or on my survival channel where I am trying to make a run for it forever in Minecraft mod packs without dying. I kind of died on my last my third episode. I think I'm going to give myself another chance just because I've been rambling on too much. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.